So I'm wondering if that guy that you're like making friends with who's in that main town, I wonder if this is the dude who's
Yeah, I was thinking this. I was actually going to mention that earlier. It's, it's certainly possible, right?
I think it's super high chance.
I was
Yeah.
thinking about saying to him, like, maybe try to make peace and be like, hey, if I hope that wasn't you that my buddy killed in the truck or something.
Right. So it looks like I was just checking the Discord and there is no kill feed. There's barely anything about the mall server here.
No, there isn't a kill feed for it. I was going to mention that. Oh, yeah, you want a bite of food? You don't have
Oh
any.
yeah. Yes, please. Great. That'll do her.
I always follow this ribbon of snow here that kind of moves northeast. It'll take you right up to the Mohawk. But I've been having the last 3 times I tried to loot the Mohawk. This is usually a really great angle to hit it at, but there's been a ton of affected in these trees. There normally isn't.
Oh yeah, I think we went up here once before together.
Yeah, I would probably start crouch sprinting at this point. Ah, damn it, my fucking HUD's gone. Hang on.
Oh, same.
I know what it is, too. It's when you go back to the lobby and come back in. I can already hear it. Like,
Ooh, yeah, you gotta go first. Alright, that's it. This fucking ghillie stuff has gotta go. Blocking off half my vision.
yeah, that's why I have a hard time using that. Or usually elect not to, I should kind of say.
I'm usually playing third person. I don't think I've played third person once since I've been on PC. Which is... Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I'm in.
Why is this jammed?
Just a field backpack. AK-74, it's useless. There is a FAMAS here. Aren't you rocking the FAMAS?
Yep. Got a mag?
Yeah, it's got a mag. I'll grab it. I just scared the shit out of him.
Sorry. Surprise, motherfucker. Just load this up.
A little stream going here.
Who you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to follow suit.
Like you always say, pop a little stream on here.
Papa streaming.
Yeah. Oh shit. Bastard looking right at you.
Movie. Tasty ass. 1 sec. Why aren't you responding at all? You don't understand? There we go. All right. Where'd you just go? Oh, there's
This
it
way.
there.
Look out the cockpit.
Yes. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
You ever see Tombstone?
When I was, I don't even think I was 13 when I saw it.
Okay, so that one's not fresh on your mind in any way.
No,
Gotcha.
I can't remember the premise. I know it's a Western.
Yeah. Val Kilmer. Kurt
Yeah.
Russell. What was I thinking about earlier? Oh, it was you had mentioned the Picard series a couple days ago, and I wanted to get my bitch on, and I never did. But yeah, I hate that fucking show.
Really?
Yeah,
Not even for the nostalgia's sake.
that's one of the reasons I hate it so much. Is
No, really.
I'm sick of people trying to sell nostalgia. It's you do something new.
True that.
You know, next gen had its time, it's past, and now it's just a Happy Days reunion special.
Right. Especially when they put. Oh god.
And I just miss episodic television. You know, I realize it takes more effort because you have to come up with more storylines, but I'm sick of just one single narrative and then stretching that narrative out, you know, episode after episode after episode.
Right.
What were you gonna say? My bad.
It was cool to see like the crew together again for a little bit, but when they put them on the Enterprise D again, it was like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
And then they had this sound bite. It wasn't even like Patrick's. They just had a sound bite from like way back in the day when he finally sat down in there and he said engage. I was like, yeah.
Ugh. Ugh. God, I would probably hate it even more if I watched it, I bet. I just watched the first season and change, and it was just so bad to me that I just stopped watching it. But
Yeah, those are 3 seasons. The third one is when they got the band back together, and somehow Geordi got the whole of the original Enterprise D, and they were all on it. Come on now.
yeah, do something new, man. Do something different. I'd rather it suck and be, at least you try to do something different. Like DS9 and Voyager were something new. It was something different.
Yeah.
It's always they're always trying to go back to the same rehash the same characters. Even when the actors that played those characters are gone, you know, they're still doing original series characters over and over again. Enough already.
Yeah. What I really don't care for a lot of the time, or I just think it's kind of weird to me, is when they have like these superhero movies, but they're rated R, you know? To me, it just seems kind of, just rubs me the wrong way.
Like, 'cause you're saying those superhero movies are so not rated R that you're surprised they're rated R, or...
Yeah, or it's like, well, now this one cusses, you know? It's like, ugh.
Oh, sure. Yeah, and sometimes a lot of the swearing now, it's gotten so unnecessary.
Yeah, it just feels really forced.
Yeah.
think the one time they did it pretty good was it was one of those X-Men where it was a different cast. You ever see those?
Movies? X-Men movies?
Yeah, where Magneto was played by William Fassbender.
Oh, Michael Fassbender.
Michael Fassbender, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, well, that's actually good news.
I had to do the assault rifle on that one. I didn't want to get shot.
Yeah. Oh, shit. There's one more. Okay. Good, I was hoping for this. But anyway, it was him and the guy who plays Xavier. They were going around trying to, when he could actually walk before he was bald.
Yeah.
They were trying to go around and recruit mutants, and they came across Wolverine, which Hugh Jackman had a cameo. And like, hey, are you Logan? And then he's like, he was at the bar smoking a cigar, and he was like, go fuck yourself. You know, I can't even like look at him.
I remember.
So that was like, I think to me that was like the one good time they actually threw in an F-bomb.
Yeah, that one didn't bother me.
No, but then it was like, you know, Deadpool, where everybody's cussing, and then like, you know, there's a sex scene, and it's like, come on.
Sure. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know. You know how I am about superhero stuff, but the X-Men ones I do enjoy more.
Yeah, because there's a lot more social commentary to them. You know, they have a deeper narrative rather than, you know, good versus evil.
Right. Yeah, they do. And a wider cast of characters. I mean, even the X-Men movies, there's some bad ones though.
Oh yeah.
But just like generally speaking, I kind of, I don't know, I like X-Men. Those wolves had bones too. I have a couple more hooks. I only had 2.
That last Spider-Man movie was pretty cool. I think I kind of feed into the whole nostalgia thing because Tobey Maguire was in it.
Gotcha.
So I kind of got suckered into that.
But he wasn't Spider-Man?
Yeah, he was. There was, you know, because now it's like Tom Holland, and they were doing this whole multiverse thing. And so they were looking like, they couldn't find, like, the Spider-Man that is in, you know, these new Marvel Cinematic Universe ones. And so they're using, like, some type of magic to find him, and, like, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire showed up instead. And they helped him out to the end of the movie.
Andrew Garfield, is he the kid from, Social Network?
Yeah, well, he was, he had those 2 movies of The Amazing Spider-Man. These were the ones after Tobey Maguire. And they only did 2 because they suck so bad.
Didn't one of them have, Emma Stone in it?
Yeah, she was, Gwen Stacy.
Oh yeah, and Dennis, Leary was her dad. Right?
That's right. I never saw those because they just looked like such ass, and I was kind of stuck on, like, you know, Tobey Maguire or nothing.
Gotcha.
Because I thought he was just the perfect Peter Parker.
Yeah, he was really good. I just never wasn't able to get into the Spider-Mans as much, even when I was younger. Not sure why.
He's one of the strongest Marvel characters out there.
Did you see, oh, go ahead, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, when he stops pulling his punches, he's, Spider-Man there's not much he can't do. Did I see what?
He's not, you know, I'm not an expert on, like, what mutants and superheroes are, you know, more powerful than others, but Magneto would still be way stronger than Spider-Man, right?
Well, Spider-Man has spider sense, which is almost like a psychic ability, and he's got ultimate agility. It's like even if he was throwing... Well, Magneto was obviously way more powerful. But if it came to like a one-on-one, nobody was holding back. Obviously, Magneto wins every time because you know he could change the way the Earth orbits. You know, so it's like you can't really fuck with that. But if it came to just kind of like casual comic book things, he was like throwing a bunch of metal at him. I think Spider-Man has got the upper hand. But you know, if Magneto was like, fuck this and fuck the Earth, you know, he's gonna win against pretty much anybody.
Did you see the, any of like the, well, obviously you saw First Class, you were describing that scene from it, but,
Yeah.
like, the Apocalypse one, for instance, did you see that one?
Yeah, and I was so excited for that.
You didn't like it?
No, it was, oh my god, it was
okay.
so bad.
Okay.
You remember the first Power Rangers movie?
Yeah, I do actually.
Ivan Ooze? That's what Apocalypse looked like. He looked like Ivan Ooze.
Well, I guess I don't remember it that well, but
Yeah,
I definitely, when that movie came out, I was, like, Julian and I watched it like 10 times. That Power Ranger movie came out, that first one, and I just remember the scene in the beginning where Kimberly was jumping out of the airplane, or they were skydiving, they were all skydiving out of the airplane.
Oh yeah, it was a Red Hot Chili Pepper song that was playing.
Was it? Dude, some 90s ass shit.
Oh, I know. It was amazing at the time. I think it was just a couple months ago I was watching scenes from it, and I'm like, oh my god, this looks so bad. CGI is so terrible.
Kimberly was
Especially,
so
you know,
hot.
Oh, I know. But she, ooh, can't do it. Cool.
I'm gonna fire gun and do some fishing here.
Lunch meat. Should I take that steak knife?
You heard me.
Yeah, I did. Actually, yeah, that's perfect because I'm gonna use a steak knife instead of the combat one to pull up some worms. Wait, can you pull up worms in here? Because the ground's like frozen, right?
No, you can't.
Fuck, what do you do then?
You just gotta do a bear hook.
Shit. You just gotta hope.
Yep. I was hoping it'd be nighttime by now, so but alas. I've got a rope, so I'm making up a...
But a ass. I mean, the one with Apocalypse is worth a watch. But, you know, don't ever expect to see it again and expect to definitely forget whatever happened. Then they have a sequel after that, like Dark Phoenix. So it's like Rogue, you know, the way they kill Apocalypse is that she turns into the Phoenix for a split second.
Yeah, wait, yeah, exactly.
Oh, Jean Grey, not Rogue, Jean Grey, that's right.
Yeah, right.
And then obliterates him, and then the sequel pops up where she's just Phoenix and...
And the Phoenix one, yeah, the Phoenix one I didn't care for. I don't know why. I just didn't care for that one. I kind of like the Apocalypse one. I don't know. I thought it was kind of fun, but I know a lot of people didn't like the way Apocalypse looked, I guess.
Yeah, or just like he didn't seem all that omnipotent, you know, like he was in the comics. Like there was no killing this dude.
I don't know. He had some crazy powers. It did take a lot to bring him down. Shit, it took the Phoenix to bring him down.
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't feel like he was powerful enough.
Maybe you wanted to see more of a showcase of what he could do and how badass he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
It just felt like he was walking around being, you know, there's always that character, that villain character of like the Shredder, you know, Bane, you know, like out there recruiting and kind of brainwashing, you know, Jim Jones, cultish type of thing. I mean, the illustration of him being like the first mutant was really cool, but then when he was walking around the modern world, it just felt like,
yeah, because I'm not a comic book guy expert, but I just thought I didn't realize that was Apocalypse's origin story. But that's a really cool origin story.
Yeah, he was the first, and then they entombed him.
Yeah,
They
and then
just went,
and his powers to be able to just absorb other mutants' powers is, oh man, and then he just keeps getting stronger and stronger.
yeah,
Kind of cool.
yeah. Apocalypse and I think one Darkseid from DC Comics. They're kind of like the same one. Although Darkseid is a lot more powerful. Just everybody in DC is way more powerful than anybody in Marvel.
Yeah, bad luck already so far. Oh,
People start talking about the most powerful being in Marvel. It's like it just goes on to a cosmic scale.
right.
Who's the one most powerful one? Is it the one above all? She's basically God.
Yeah, I don't know. Never got that far, I guess.
There's Beyonder, and then there's the Celestials, and then there's
Aren't the Celestials in one of the movies? No.
yeah, sort of. He's in a
Yeah, the Dark Phoenix one? Or the Phoenix one?
no, no, not at all.
Oh.
This is like MCU type stuff where it's I think it was Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Ego, he's a Celestial. But they definitely don't show like what was the guy who eats planets? What's his name? It's like starts with an A.
Oh, Galactica?
Galactus, yeah.
Oh, Galactus.
They don't show him. They don't show. They hint at Eternity in the newer Thor movie. Well, he's actually in it, but he's more like an entity rather than like a conscious character.
Yeah, see, that's where I don't like the division. It fucks me up. I don't like the, I prefer the FX movies, the ones that are owned by, ironically, the ones that are owned by Fox, as opposed to the ones that are owned by Marvel.
Yeah.
And it's weird to have some of those stories, but without the X-Men in them. It's kind of lame. Like they're such an integral part of some of those stories, but they're not there because of the division between FX or Fox and Marvel. Not a single fucking fish so far. That's insane. Rough. It's lean out here. Yeah, I wonder if we should get two going. That way we're both doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, take this one.
Simple fishing rod.
Oh shit.
You don't have another rope, do you?
No. Do you have any rags you could spare?
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
Just let me get rid of this animation here.
If there's any in this house. No rags in the order. I'll grab that hunting rope.
Oh damn! Oh, so it just keeps going. I'm just waiting for it to tell me when it's done. You know, because in console, something would happen. You know, but this looks like it just keeps going and going until you catch something, and that might not be anything at all.
Yeah, most guys will do like 5 circles and then they'll stop and reset. Or whatever.
I don't know. How many rags do you have?
I have a stack. You have more than
I got 9. Yeah, I got 6 and then 3. Let me drop these to you. I don't think I have enough to combine to make a rope.
you can take your 3 back. I'll just take your sticks, and then I'll keep my eyes peeled for more rags.
I'm sure we'll come across more.
Yeah. Still want to hit that military base on the way out to the even better military base, so should be able to get some rags there.
So like for starting fires.
Huh?
I just use it for kindling to start fires, so it's not dire, but good to have, I guess. Yeah, I'll come across a place with no trees.
Yeah. I like to at least keep a stack on me, if not for backup kindling. I'm always paranoid I'll break my leg. I want to at least have the rags on me.
Yeah, right, yeah. If not that, then emergency wares.
Oh yeah, emergency footwear too. Or yeah, or whatever, yeah. Yeah, and for only taking up 3 slots for a full stack, it's... I hear you, I'm keeping rags on you.
That's another thing I wish I could go back to, like, day 1 playing DayZ, just learning how much applications those had.
Right.
Especially with the knife. Fuck, I wish I knew how much. Because when I first started playing, I thought it was just only used for defense. Totally clueless how much more useful they were.
Well, Exceed, if you're watching, and that was you in that truck that my buddy killed on the railroad tracks, I apologize. We apologize.
Are you talking to this guy right now?
Nah, it's just there's one person watching my stream, and the guy said he watches my stream, so I don't know.
Got 1 fish.
Cool.
Hope for that 2 fish, 3 fish, blue fish. 1 fish, 2 fish. Red fish, blue fish.
Did you have a favorite Dr. Seuss growing up?
I don't know. That's hard because a lot of them are really good. I think the Lorax, because it was just such a trippy kind of story, you know, especially with the illustrations and everything.
Yeah, the Lorax is my favorite.
What type of world is this, you know?
Lorax is definitely my favorite. I really like the Sneeches. That was good. And Cat in the Hat's good.
Yeah. Those ones I avoid, like the Grinch, Cat in the Hat, and Green Eggs and Ham, because those are just like, you know, they're just such the basic trio of Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
I feel like the Lorax gets overlooked a lot. So, you know, the most popular one has to be Cat in the Hat. It's like, you know, oh, kids got the house themselves. Big ass cat coming here. How cute. And then he starts fucking shit up. And the Grinch. I feel like that was just so misinterpreted. It wasn't Christmas he hated. It was the people that he hated. He was just out there just to ruin their time. He didn't think anything about Christmas.
Makes sense.
Got something.
Still just got the... Oh, finally I got something.
Said he pulled out something, but then, oh, I'm fucking sick.
Your dude's sick?
Yeah, from something, I think it's probably, something common, like the flu or whatever.
Watch your feet, too. Make sure they're not exposed to frostbite if you accidentally dunk them in the water too much.
Doesn't say anything about me being wet.
That's good.
Yeah, boots are dry. Gotta repair them real quick. It looked like I caught something, but there's nothing on the ground.
Yeah, that was happening to me before. Where he would do like the animation like he caught something, and then there's nothing in the vicinity. I think you remember that probably. You were right there. We were right actually here. We were fishing here when it was happening. I don't know what the deal is with that.
Yeah, it's like just keep doing it. What do you have to?
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Guy's probably bored, you know. He's like, there's nothing coming my way.
I got 2 though.
I got 1 so far.
I make sure we don't gotta worry about food while we're in the middle of nowhere.
But I kind of think we have enough because we cut up those wolves.
Let's see if I can get 1 or 2 more.
Ooh, got something, buddy? Got something? Yeah, I got another fish. I think I'm good with this. I log out. I have to piss so bad. I want to log out because I'm cold and I'm sick. You know, I don't want anything to progress.
Right.
Right back.
Yep. Ugh. Rough. caught one more, and now I'm getting a fire going.
Fantastic. Who is texting me? I don't know why I get so offended.
Say what, Chris?
Like I was like, who is texting me? I get so offended anymore when people are texting me. Like, leave me alone.
That's offended?
Yeah, I'm trying my hardest to live a solitary life, and then people are like, hey, you're reaching out to me because they care. I'm like, ugh, fuck it.
Yes, you just described me to a T. That's why I'm fucking laughing so much. What do you want?
What? Why? Oh, I can't just snap this fishing rod in half.
No.
Oh my god, that sucks.
Are you able to get the rope out of it? I don't think you can't get the rope back, can you?
What do you mean?
You can't get the rope back out of the improvised fishing rod, can you?
No. What you should, right? Like, what did I do with that?
It's in the rug there.
No, that's whack. Like, what? You're just unable to untie knots? Yeah, are you serious? Wow, that's really lame.
Oops. Oh!
What in the fuck just happened?
Did you just die too?
Yeah. Was there literally a grenade inside that fireplace?
Oh, there fucking was, wasn't there?
Had to have been.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
I didn't think to look for that.
Why the fuck should you? Is that literally happening? This guy just planning shit everywhere?
At this point, I'm starting to think it's not even the guy that we... It's just maybe some other troll. Well, it could all be the same person. Who knows? Fuck it. Yeah, damn it.
Fucking hell, man.
Is there anybody else on? There's not even anybody else on, so it was a grenade in the fireplace that I didn't even fucking think about. Oh, I gotta start checking for that. I can get back to that spot quick.
Really?
Yeah, that spot's should be attainable before our shit despawns. If I'm gonna try for that. Fuck, man.
Fucking god.
Oh
Is
wow.
there nobody on? How many is nobody on this? How is nobody on the server and it's become the most dangerous one I've ever fucking played in my life?
Oh my god. Okay, I am on. Oh my god, I just got an apocalyptic overcoat right off rip. Grab that. I'm on the west coast. Gotta be nighttime, of course. That makes it worse. I'm on the west coast, though. That's good because I can get food pretty quick and try to get down there. Fuck me. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh. Explosives are too common. Or something. I don't know. Bitchin'. If you can try to get to the west coast, we can get back there pretty quick. If you can.
I have no point of reference. I couldn't even. You know, I don't know the spawns like you do.
No, I know. I hear you. it's gotta be nighttime too, of course, like I said.
Yeah, God, this whole journey has been just a fuck fest.
Oh, those traps, dude. Oh my gosh. They were just, we avoided that one earlier too in the base area, and yeah, I gotta start checking every fireplace before we light a fire.
Trying so hard not to be so frustrated right now because it's pissed off about like some guy just no like explosives around like that, but then at the same time it's like, well, good on him, you know.
I know.
That's some
where my head's
good
at too.
fucking some good planning.
And
Being
that's
on the other shitty end of that, it sucks.
I know. And that's a popular, I was just thinking that's a clever spot to put one, because that's a popular fireplace. Damn it all to hell.
Oh, that fucking moss.
Oh, we might be able to get all our shit back. Possibly.
Now that I have no point of reference, I can't see. I don't want to turn my lamp off behind me because it'll be sleepy time for me.
Let's at least try to get a push in here to see if we can... I got a fortuitous spawn, so I might be able to... Even if you can't get back there, if I can at least get there, I can make something happen.
Yeah, slice up some bodies. Trying to run down the coast, see if I can. I don't know if it might be a fruitless errand.
I should
Am I
probably...
running towards it? Am I running away from it?
You're streaming,
No
right?
Yeah.
I'll pop that on so I can at least get an idea of where you're at.
Is the sun coming up already?
No.
No.
Oh, disrespect. God damn it. Oh, it's so dark. I'll just leave it up and hopefully maybe I'll eventually be able to see where you're at. So dark and blurry though.
I'm running down the coast.
You know if you see any building or anything.
I can't even tell you. All I think I see is this boat.
And it had to be an EG grenade.
An egg? Yeah. For sure. Well, it could have been any grenade, you know, we were huddled up right on it.
I just thought that the regular grenade couldn't kill in one hit, but maybe wrong.
If we were that close, though, yeah.
Oh, okay. Right up on it.
Yeah.
Both of us do.
I have to laugh because I'm trying to hold, like, the pissed offness at bay, you know? Like, I am so fucked. What do I do here besides this? Oh, God. That doesn't do anything.
Barely see anything on your screen.
Yeah, I can't see anything on my screen either. I don't know. I'm logging out until the day comes, dude. I think we just need to take the L on that.
I'm gonna at least see if I can get back there.
Good luck to you.
Almost got a heat buff going. I think I might be able to get back there. Found a knife really quick too. Oh man, that's the dude. That is the first time I have died on this server in a really, really long time. My cold resistance was maxed out. Had been maxed out for a long time. Oh great, a blizzard. Okay, making it.
Yeah, sorry, I was getting something delivered and they didn't like text or call that they were nearby like they normally do.
I was saying that's the first time I've died on this server in a really, really long time. My dude's cold resistance had been maxed out for like 10 times over.
Damn. It's the fourth time I've died. But I got unfamiliarity on my side.
Right.
I just can't believe it's been, you know, you get geared up, you load up, you party.
If I can get back to my shit, then not so bad. And I do for you, I could cut you up and try to hold on to whatever I could. Put your backpack in my hands. As much shit in it as I could, I guess.
Yeah. I feel like bodies don't last that long, but shit on the ground lasts kind of a while. At least a little longer. I just can't believe that's the second time I've died from this. I'd rather get shot.
I know.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. Well, if it is all the same guy, you know, the dude that's got the base in Bermuda that I've been talking to on Discord, the guy that we killed on the railroad tracks, it's official that he's got his revenge, you know, because he killed you once with a landmine and then killed both of us with a grenade, you know?
Yeah. It's just, I just hate for it to become, that's the standard, you know, where you have to constantly look in every single stupid thing to make sure there's not a nade blowing you up like the, you know, the bombs in Mario.
Yeah. No, and it usually isn't, but there are times where it is. Like, that's how I feel like it is on the server. There are stretches where maybe somebody's making it a point to do that, but it's usually not the case. But I have gone through like little mini stretches where it is the case.
How do these people sleep at night, man? Just being rat. And there's no kill feed on this fucking Discord. You don't even know. You're just being a dick just for the sake of. But you know, I guess there's no rules against it. But it's like, guys, how do you live with yourself doing that? Meet up and do 6 bases like a real man. Oh my god, I can still feel it in my chest being, you know, being pissed off about that.
It does suck. It wasn't. Well, I still have it in
Nobody
my
was.
head. I still have it in my head that I'm getting back there. So that's what's helping me to keep the pissed offness at bay.
Yeah.
Uh,
I hear the urge just go to another server, you know, and pick the Namalsk up later. It sucks when we have like concrete plans that are gonna take a while, and then we're just being set back again and again. You know, they're trying to get rid of those landmines. Boots are ruined. No, you know, it's.
well, it's not like a base got raided though. That would be.
Oh, oh yeah, that'd be horrible. It's just trying to get like just the first 2 steps to get on our mission that we planned out.
Yeah.
Just getting kicked to the, you know, getting dirt kicked in its eyes.
Yeah.
It's just, ugh.
And it's usually not. It's just even getting like. Yeah, it's usually not like that. But today, man, holy shit. Couldn't even get out of the base. Hitting tripwires
Yeah.
and landmines and what the fuck? Like how many grenades and landmines do you have? Although to be fair, when you look at our stash, we've got a ton of it, so.
Or we're not out here being dicks either.
Right. I was gonna save them for either like more like base raiding or something more practical. Maybe do a tripwire of some sort near our base that we know about to protect ourselves, but it's more like self-defense at that point.
Yeah, this, I don't want to, like, my brain is going off to some weird conspiracy theory shit where, like, admins are planting that to fuck with us, but I doubt it, but my brain went there for a hot second.
Yeah, I certainly hope not, but I don't think so either. I think they're pretty professional and they're a pretty popular cluster.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of their focus is on Cherno map they got.
Yeah.
Because I was like studying kind of the Discord they had. It seems like everybody's just talking about that. You know, nobody gives a shit about this. They even got Chernar's event, you know, Deer Isle event. Nobody's saying shit about the Namalsk one. But there's been hardly anybody on. And then how long do these grenades and stuff out there last? You know, this guy's it's sitting in a fireplace. How long does that sit there? You know, I guess only the admin would know.
Well, we haven't been to that house in a minute, so it's hard to say. But as far as our base goes, like that tripwire that I triggered, where it took like half my health, that had to be planted very recently, because I had just looted that, you know, not that long ago.
Had to have been. So one can only assume that that guy's logged out around there.
Yeah, I mean, there's also the house though, and that's not exactly close to the house that we just died in. It's not exactly close to our base. So that's what makes it scary to me, is it feels like it's everywhere.
Yeah. Like, when is it going to be so apparent that, you know, we're being stalked and they know our loot routes when we're walking around the forest trying to cut through, you know, A to B, and we step on a landmine in the middle of the forest?
Well, I don't think we're on that level yet, but I think
yeah.
I think somebody's just sprinkling shit all over the place. They've got a lot to burn and they're sprinkling it all over the place. An asshole.
Must be nice. Must be nice to be a 1%er on a fucking DayZ server. Fuck.
Yeah, area.
What would Fabio do? What would Fabio do? would just be quiet in the party and be like, I want to kill. I want to kill. That's what I want to do right now. I desperately really want to figure out where this guy is.
I think I might still be able to get my shit back.
Hope so. Right back. Where's the mouse? There's.
Damn it.
Maybe I could become popular if becoming one of those streamers where I just start banging on the fucking desk. Or something bad happens to me.
Wait, what'd you say?
Maybe I can become like one of those popular streamers where I start banging my desk, destroying my keyboard when something bad happens to me. Camera shaking and everything, you know, like the mic's getting maxed out.
It'd be awesome. Those guys are the best.
Just raging.
So funny.
I think Doctor disrespected that a couple times where he edited a stream where like he was losing in Warzone or something. And then he would get up from his desk, he would walk away, and he'd come back, and he would just start dismantling everything like, it's a shit game! It's a shit game! Go in there and punch the camera and like everything freeze frames, you know? Oh, it's still dark. Yeah, I'm out of here. Ugh.
Dark and blizzard, but I got food now.
I think we should, if you could somehow find it, that would be a miracle. But I'm starting to think we should cut our losses here.
I think I might have those.
What that despawn time is.
Yeah, let me close, because I know I can get back there, obviously, and I can get back there pretty soon here. Just, can I do it before the shit despawns? I don't know.
Dude, because we are cooking up food, so if you somehow get there, a lot of our stuff has to be ruined, man. We took that explosion right to the face. Yeah, so I'm starting to think, like, what can you salvage anything, you know?
Well, I'll find out. Hopefully, I'll find out. I think I can probably get there within maybe 30 minutes. Less than 30 minutes, I think, at this point. Gag myself.
It's always funny, dude. Like, the fetish this guy got going on, man. Finds a rag and he's like, yeah. Oh, yeah. He finds like a ball, you know? Somewhere. Can you imagine if that were the case and you ran across somebody who had themselves ball gag? Drooling on themselves? They're like, what the fuck are you doing, man? He's like, it goes off in its merry way. Ain't no kink shame around here, dude. You're out there living your best life. That's like, who am I to judge, man?
I wanna get on one of those servers that's got the all that going on, the rape mods going on, like just a total debauchery, and it's just it's just all over the place.
It'd be funny if the server was literally called that, debauchery. Debauchery RP.
I need that. I need that server.
Debauchery RP. If that was going on, I feel like Steam would drop it. Because nobody likes the A-rated title.
Yeah, in the early days, games like that were out there, and or back Wild Wild West days.
Yeah, you could thank Manhunt 2 for that.
That one was pretty rough, huh?
Yeah, it had a A rating, and it got banned in a bunch of countries. And then they had to tone it down, and that's when like the rating dudes were like, okay, yeah, we're not gonna do that anymore. Just for like grotesque violence. But since they initially got an A rating, that's when everybody was like, oh shit, yeah, let's
Oh.
not do that. I think that was the only game besides like PC games, because there's a lot of PC games out there that have like actual sex, or just hentai games, but this one they come to the mainstream. It was the first one to have the A rating like that.
Okay.
And it was the last.
Huh. Yeah, because I know there was a lot of like PC stuff where it was like, school shooting simulators and stuff.
Yeah. Which they can get away with that, releasing it as a independent studio.
Right.
But this Manhunt 2, that was a Rockstar game.
Right.
So they were like, ooh, no. You guys need to tone it down. We're letting you get away with a lot of shit here. Not only can GTA get away with like mass murder, but like graphic murder, like Manhunt 2. We're like killing people with plastic bags,
I remember you playing one of them, probably the first one, I think, and it was pretty.
Yeah.
Those death animations were pretty fucking brutal.
Yeah. The second one was even worse.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's like because the first one you could kill somebody with a plastic bag and it would just sound muffled. But the second one, when you got the plastic bag, they were like like you could hear them trying to breathe in through the bag, and it was just so disturbing.
Damn.
Yeah, and so they, instead of changing the animations completely, they just put like some red and gray filter that would go over it where you could barely see it. It was released on PC where you can get rid of that, but to the mainstream market, they were like, hell no. No. Because even though they say M for mature, some kid that like me that lived with his grandmother who didn't fucking know any better, they didn't like that. Because people rate the games, they're not stupid. They know that it's gonna get in the hands of kids one way or another.
Yeah.
So they were like, no, you gotta stop that. And then they go on their little iPads and they go on 4chan and look at straight up snuff films.
Wait.
Is the sun coming out a little bit yet?
No, but the blizzard is over. shooting stars in the sky?
There should be a lot.
I just, oh.
Remember playing The Last of Us with Cameron for the first time, like ever, when it first came out? And I was like, let's just fucking play Manhunt, dude. That's essentially what that game was.
Oh, really? That's funny.
It's Manhunt with, stealth kills.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Sorry, I'm a little distracted.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
Alright, leave server.
I'm just gonna have to go for it this way, because it's the way that I know. If I try it the other way, I'll fucking... If I'm not as familiar with it, I'll probably die. If I go the way that I know.
If you die, you'll make it there, right? I still think we should just cut our losses.
I'm crossing the water now, over to, a military base island. And I'm just gonna walk down it, and then cross the water again, and I'll be right at that house. I got the heat buff. My food and my water are in the white.
You're my only hope. If you make it there, I'll definitely try to make it there. It's 9/11, make a wish.
Oh, dude, get up on there. It's so dark out. On an MK too, with on an MK pristine, 2 mags, and a box of LR.
House?
You know that area with the water fountain that you were talking about before?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
It's yeah, it was just in a couple of different houses over there. nighttime is really fucking make it hard to see. Swimming from these little, I'm like island hopping, and I pull up to these islands and I can't tell what's rock and what's beach.
Oh yeah. Right, because they have like a white gray kind of texture to them. Or you think it's a rock, and then suddenly you're like, ugh.
I drowned over here one time. I was exploring that boat, that sunken, that wrecked ship. And,
Did you really?
yeah, and I, there's nothing in it either. There's nothing to explore, and it was a waste of time. But I was messing around on the top of it, and I like fell off and broke my leg in the water and drowned in the water.
Oh yeah, that happened to me once when I was going through the bunker in Livonia. I've broken my leg in that bitch. I don't know how many times. And one time I broke my leg, and I thought the water was gonna like, because you have to raise and lower the water in there.
Yeah.
And so Liz was with me, and I told her to raise the water so I can probably get on the ladder and get up it in time before I passed out. But no, I was passing out when the water got like chest level, floating me up.
Yeah.
So I've drowned like twice
Ugh.
in there like that. I'm like, why am I blacking out? Why am I passing out? You know, and then it's like, after 20 seconds, it was like, you are dead. Humans just naturally float. It's like, I don't know. The fuck?
That's why I've always laughed at when people say they don't know how to swim. And I just don't, I can't comprehend that. I never learned to swim. I just got in the water and I swam. Like, I've seen it done on TV and movies. The body, like you just said, the body naturally floats.
I think it's the panic, you know, because some people, they just can't wrap their minds around floating in water. So they start to freak out, and then that works against them. Like, yeah, all you have to do is just relax. I taught one person how to swim, and that was my advice. Like, just relax, stop fighting the water. You know, if the water's not fighting against you, don't fight against it.
Right.
And so they were like, oh, fuck. You know, it's like, well, my entire life, you know, just watching somebody's mind get blown, you know, when they finally stop panicking.
Yeah, it's almost, you're right. It's almost like they think the water is just gonna engulf them and like they're gonna sink like a rock. In their head, they think they're gonna sink like a rock or something.
Yeah, it's like the black goo in like Little Nemo.
Right.
It's just out to get them. No, it's just a stationary thing. Just stop fighting against it, and you'll be okay. Don't panic. I can get it because like some people that don't know how to swim, they act like dogs. That were like they first go into it, you know, they're like slapping and everything, you know, they don't know what to do. It's like,
you gotta be kidding me. How the fuck do I have frostbite already on my hands? That's oh, dude. Oh, that's fucking... God damn it, man.
night.
Now, even if I get my ship back, which I probably will, I'm gonna have to... God damn it. Dude, that's bullshit. I wasn't even... I had the heat buff before I left. I was in the water for a minimal amount of time. I had either a piece of clothing on every limb. I did everything right. How did I get frostbitten that quickly? Now I'm gonna have to get my ship back, and then march north and commit suicide in a spot where I'm near a spawn area. Ugh.
We try to do one simple thing.
I can't believe I got frostbite that quick. It just doesn't seem right, or like they changed it or something.
Just not in the cards today.
He got it on his hands. Garbage. Garbage. I should be being rewarded right now for experience and playing it. Just smart and efficient. Getting back to my shit quick. I should be being rewarded for that. I'm being punished.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is really all that good of a server, because the abundance of lockpicks, but not some other things. I get the lack of food, you know, that's hardcore server, I guess, but just kind of the spawns of loot doesn't make sense to me.
Well, you might just not like Namalsk then.
No, it can't be like this on other Namalsk servers.
Like what exactly?
Well, it's like, it doesn't really make sense to me that sometimes a firefighter hat is in an industrial area, sometimes, you know, just the loot seems a lot more randomized and doesn't really make sense of. What's a good way to put this?
Well, Namalsk in general has, it's all because it's a smaller map, and there's only so many lootable locations. It kind of has to make do with what's there. I played on a ton of Namalsk servers, and you know, they're mostly like this. I mean,
Are they?
for the most part, yeah. I mean, in terms of loot and everything, for the most part they're like this.
I'm just saying there's like an abundance of one thing and then lack of another. You know, like, how many lockpicks we really get? And then we have a lot of grenades. Then M16s, or I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'm speaking out of turn. Just gonna shut up.
No,
You're right.
I wouldn't go that far. Wouldn't go that far. I'm just thinking it might be that you're not huge on Namalsk.
I like the map. I think it's really cool, and yeah, I'm super interested and invested into it. I'm just not sure. Like, is this one the standard?
Well, what's nice about this one is it supports base building. Like there's other Namalsk servers that are kind of basically like this, but without any kind of base building support. No code locks, very hardly any nails. And this one they support it, which I like. But in other ones, that's going to be the major difference. Really, is that less base building support, less base building spawning stuff. This is kind of Namalsk, man, to be honest, in general.
Yeah, I'd love to get a chance for us to get so far ahead that we were able to jump through the portal. Obviously, right now my hopes are really low, but yeah, I really want to check that out and like have the spacesuit and everything. I don't know. Sometimes the loot just strikes me as funny sometimes.
No, I hear you. I think that's partially because of just it being, like I said, a smaller map and not as many lootable locations. At least partially because of that. But the reason I want to do a Namalsk that supports base building is, it's like if you ever want to do the Namalsk lore, you gotta have a base to be able to accumulate all those materials.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like, of all the Namalsk ones I've played, this is the one that offers the best chance to really go through the environment and the lore, because it's low pop. And the reason it's low pop is because it's hardcore survival, and people hate that shit.
Yeah.
They just do.
Yeah, about it. This is like what this map is what motivated me even more to get a PC. Because like I've seen YouTube streams, like I watch Daisy streamers all the time, and they're like, "Oh, here's Deer Isle, here's this." I'm like, it doesn't really look all that unique. When the mouse came out, I was like, "Oh my god, that looks amazing."
Yeah, I hear you, especially because, you know, there's all these different maps, and I was kind of felt the same way, where none of them really stuck out to me that much. Namalsk was the only one where I felt like, oh no, this is interesting. I'd like to play that kind of thing.
Yeah, to me, not only wanted to play with you, but then it was like, oh my god, I need to play this map.
But no, I'm certainly not. I'm not defensive over this server in any way. I'm just. I think this is one of the best ones out there, though, for playing the environment. And I think if you played a lot more Namalsk servers, you might feel the same way. But,
I mean, I'm not gonna argue. Of course, I'm not gonna argue with you because you've been on PC for a long time. Well, this might be the perfect Namalsk server. My only complaint is like the loot. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense. But,
yeah, it does. It does feel a little off sometimes. No, I know exactly what you mean. Like a million lockpicks and that kind of thing.
yeah, and like a ton of batteries, and like there's rangefinders almost every step.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
It could use a little bit more balance, I think, as far as loot goes. But
if you ever were to find another Namalsk server that supported base building and it was low pop, I'm all about it.
maybe I just will. Bro, no, I don't have any fucking time to look at that. This is about as good as it's gonna get for me. I just wish it looks like the admin is like paying attention to Deer Isle and Cherno way more than this one.
I think they just have more players on it, and I think that's just for the simple fact of the Namalsk is hardcore survival and people are bitches.
Yes, that's gotta be it.
And Namalsk actually has real knights too. I can't remember. No, I think XTC does real knights on all their maps, on all their servers. I just can't remember for sure. Because I hate servers that don't do real knights. Like, God, I hate that shit.
Oh, like sun comes up.
Yeah, either there's no night at all, or they have a night, but it's the kind of night where it's like, it may as well be daytime because you can just see that well.
Oh yeah, I mean this is especially cancerous on console. They'd have like MVGs available, but then the sun would go down and it wouldn't be dark and it would come right back up. Like, well, just take them out. Like, why?
Yeah, what's the point?
Everybody's gonna log off or like sit in one place anyway.
Yeah, you're removing content from the game. By removing the night, you're removing content.
Yeah, and then adding content that is specifically for night. Why? Why would you do that?
I'm almost to that house.
No way.
Looking at it.
If the bodies are still there, oh my god. I don't think they're gonna be, but
trying to think if they're still there and I can get my shit back, then I can just. We were going north anyway, and I could respawn my character and meet up with you. Okay, I'm walking into the house. Oh, they're gone.
Are they gone? That's
too quick. That's too quick.
Way too quick. Official is not even that quick.
No, that was like.
That was like 20 minutes.
No, it was more than 20 minutes, but it was less than an hour. That's bullshit,
well,
dude.
I told you we should have cut our losses.
Yeah, but at least I can say it. Why?
Worth the shot.
I love how
the shot, yeah.
At least I could say I tried or I got back here. But
yeah, definitely.
The fishing rod is still here, but our bodies are gone.
Oh yeah, because I dropped the fishing rod on the ground.
I know, that's bullshit. I mean, I get
That
it. I
is
get it. Bodies despawn faster, but that despawn rate is
that's
that's
way
not.
too quick.
Yeah, that's way too quick because you're basically saying you can't get back to your shit then. And I think you should be rewarded for being a badass and getting back to your stuff within a certain amount of time. That's bullshit.
Yeah, that
It was
I
probably
think
less than 45 minutes.
it's longer on official. Official, it's like an hour and a half.
Right. Yeah, if it was official, I would have had my
Yeah,
stuff. I don't like that. It makes me not want to play on the server now.
I'm telling you, there's got to be another one that is hardcore, but not quite. You know, especially low pop server like that. You can't get that a little bit longer. It's not like there's people are dying left and right. You know.
The other,
Uh,
the other thing I'm not sure I like is how you can like walk away. It seems like on this server you can walk away. Again, this might not be the server though. Maybe it's just how Namalsk is, because it's smaller and less lootable locations. But it's weird to me how
look at
you can go to a location, loot it, walk away from that walk away from that location, only like not that far, like 200-300 meters, walk away from it,
yeah, no,
walk back, and everything's respawn. All the loot respawns.
yeah. I've noticed that too.
I don't like that.
That's why. That's why when I died with that landmines the first time, I would just walk away and I would come back. I was like orbiting that area by Lipa, whatever,
Okay.
like northeast corner or northwest corner. I was just orbiting that whole area, and I was just looting the fuck up,
Eh,
food and everything.
yeah, and I'm not sure if I like that.
Yeah, I was that kind of takes away from the hardcore server. You just go somewhere and log out, like go take a piss or something, come back, go back to that area. Unknown food can there again.
Right. But do
Yeah.
you think that's because of the way this server has it set up, or is that just
Oh,
something inherent to
yeah.
Namalsk?
No, it's the way the server's set up. Because you could change that even on console, like how fast loot spawns up, like how fast zombies spawn up. Like that's another fucking problem here, is that you.
And then the zombies are back
That's
too. Yeah.
yeah, the zombies are back too. It's like you didn't even go that far.
Which I don't mind the hardcoreness of that, but it's just not realistic at that point that you walk away a few hundred meters and then the infected are back. That's like it makes me feel like
Yeah,
I'm
you
playing
want
it makes me feel like I'm playing the Division or Destiny, where like you walk away from
to.
something.
Right.
Like I clear out a
Yeah.
building of 100 fucking dudes, and then I walk away, go clear out another building, and then come back and there's 100 guys in there again, and they all have infinite ammo. And it's like this is
Oh
silly.
yeah. That's how it's felt to me here, but it like just kind of went along with it because I don't know shit about PC or this map. It's like, is this how it's supposed to be? Is this really a hardcore server? Because
I would be and I miss the I like the mod where the infected can break through the doors. I fucking love that mod because it just makes it more it puts you on edge more. And it's
yeah,
like it's not so easy to just cheese the game now by just I'll just get inside a door and they can't open doors. So
yeah, really,
I love taking out that ability to cheese the game that way.
or like locking them in there.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
That's real more specific. Like you could just hide in a building and log off, or the way no de-aggro. But like locking them in there, it's a garage or something like that, and you think like, everything's all good.
If I found
And then they're
a
like,
Namalsk server that was a little more hardcore in that sense, and but supported base building in low pop, I think it'd be awesome.
well, that one that you were playing that was like the Winter Namalsk that had all those like icons and everything.
Oh no, that was Winter Chinaris.
Yeah, I think I'm ready for that. But if you find one that is for Namalsk, it'd be cool. I have no problem staying on this one. I mean, we got our complaints, but it's like whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
If you want to try that real hardcore one where you're playing with that one guy, have
yeah.
you talked to him since? When was the last time you talked to that guy?
It's been a while.
Yeah, he's probably moved on to something else now.
Let's see. He's on the. See what he's doing right now. He's playing PUBG. It says.
He's 2024. He's playing PUBG.
It's 2024. We're playing DayZ.
Yes, sir. Touche, sir. I'll be right back after this. I'm just gonna recover after that.
I'm gonna just kill myself now. Fuck. I don't. You know, once I got here, it's like I got frostbite and my shit's gone. Now I don't care. Just kill myself.
Might as well, yeah. Or you could probably live if you like somehow amputated your arms. And then you're just a useless human being after that. Like, what are you gonna do? I couldn't imagine like being one guy to try to stay alive. Like, I gotta amputate my right arm. You know, it's like just die. Be right back.
Yeah.
Oh, what to do?
Well, I was just
What do
gonna
I
say,
do? Start off from scratch or go somewhere else?
yeah, I was just gonna say, I wanted to one, um, I'm gonna do a little bit of research and put some effort into searching for another Namalsk server that has, I think, what we would be looking for, which is low pop, supports building that way, base building. That way we can actually do the lore stuff, but
Is it loot?
with something just like different than XDC. Because
Mhm.
I've been on XDC for so long that I wouldn't mind just going to something different. And then like maybe one that where we like the way the loot is better, or maybe even more hardcore too environmentally, because I actually don't find XDC to be that difficult.
I don't either. Really, I wouldn't consider this a hardcore server. I think it's just kind of naming itself that.
Yeah.
And plus, there's no support on their Discord either.
Well, they got support on the Discord, but what do you mean support?
It just seems like there's really nothing mentioned about Namalsk, really
Oh,
at all.
yeah, I see
A
what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
little bit more support on that end, and just being consistent about the loot. If you want to be a hardcore server, that's it's all fine in games, but it's not. It doesn't strike me as really hardcore because the wolves are way too often. Wildlife's way too often.
That doesn't
Yeah.
bother me. The wild, I'm fine with the wildlife, because I don't know. It's difficult,
Well,
you know.
it should force you in a position where it's like you're starving. You know, you're always gonna. If you want to be hardcore, you're in a position where you're constantly looking for food. And there's been a lot of times where we're not. I mean, we might get in the yellow, and then there's a pack of wolves. Problem solved. It should be a little harder than this.
No, I think it should
Yeah.
be harder too, and I never sure how much of it is because I just know the server so well. Like,
Mhm.
I feel like there was a time when I thought server was pretty tough, yeah, and it was
Yeah.
probably when I first started playing the Namalsk. But now it's like I know it so well. It's not even remotely challenging to me anymore. Um,
Yeah. The only time it's challenging for me is like trying to get from fresh spawn to geared.
yeah,
That's when it's challenging, and I like that. But when I get to geared and I'm in places that are not fresh spawn, it's like it's not that hard.
well, so that's
And
why
then
I
what?
wouldn't mind doing a little research and just seeing if there is something else out there in the way of Namalsk that is a little more what we're looking for, or at least just a fresh change up from the XTC.
Yeah,
Um,
day one.
well, that's high
Day one.
pop. That's high pop though.
All right.
That's high pop is in waiting in a queue every time you get on and you can't even breathe or go
Yeah,
anywhere.
that's right. That's right.
Um, but I'm gonna do some looking. And the other thing too is I still have, and this is what I love about this game, just how diverse it is, and what a deep experience it can be. But I've got like what three other hardcore servers on the back burner that I'm still been waiting to get around to and try some more. I know one of them is the Wild Path, and I don't know if you would like that one or not. I would.
I'd definitely do it now that I know that like the searching of the knife needs to be the last priority. You know,
Yeah.
looking further because I'm good at survival. It's just I'm not used to this level of survival sometimes. And once I trial and error is the best teacher.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
So I'm definitely willing to jump into that.
and there's also another one I was looking at, which is Frostbite official. It's not official. It's called Frostbite official for some reason.
Right.
But and that one seems really cool, and that one even has like, it's like role playing, super hardcore, environmentally. This is Chernarus, by the way.
Hmm.
So is Wild Path is also Chernarus. Um,
Hmm.
This one's hardcore role-playing survival, and I played on it for a while. It is pretty hardcore, and but it has like trading towns and stuff, and some really cool stuff going on in it. My only beef with it is that I think it's always winter. It's Chernarus with the winter mod over it, and I think it's
Hmm.
always winter. I don't think the seasons change, and that's cool. I do like winter Chernarus, but I kind of like ones that change though. I've gotten spoiled
Right.
by that. I love that shit.
Yeah.
So you can that way you can enjoy all the all three seasons. It's really cool. And Wild Path, the seasons change. And then the other one was
Yeah.
the one you were mentioning. The third one on the back burner was the one you'd mentioned, which is the one I was playing with Splices. You know that dude.
Yeah.
And that one is, I'm telling you, Chris, that one is the most hardcore one.
The most hardcore. Yeah. I was watching you play, like, even with him, I was like, oh my God, that's like, you can't even afford to get slapped once by a zombie.
Oh shit, there's 24 people on it. Wow, that's a decent, a medium population on that one. Medium. It's
Yeah.
Chernarus, so 25, 24 on Chernarus isn't. It's definitely not high pop,
Yeah.
but
Right. A
not.
lot of them are like at, a lot of them are at Vibor, a lot of them are at, like, Tizzy and Airfield. And
Yeah, it's not like it's low pop though.
right.
But
Probably won't run anybody on the coast all that much.
my only beef with that server is that it does a fresh wipe. I'm pretty sure it's every 3 months, real time, and
Oh,
that's a bit frequent for
yeah.
my taste.
That is like, don't even bother building a
Yeah,
base,
that's kind of how I feel. But
because time is. You just talk shit to all those old timers, like, oh, time speeds up when you get older. I'm like, how is that possible, you old fuck? But then, last week we were 25.
yep,
So yeah, 3 months is too short.
yeah, in my opinion, it is too. I don't like wipes that quick. It's kind of like you just said. What's the point then?
Well, you lead the way, Captain. I'll follow.
Like I said, I'm gonna do some more. For now, I'm probably gonna call it a night and get something to eat. But I'm gonna do a little research into another Namalsk server, and then outside of that, I like the idea of doing again the N10Z one, the super intense one. As much as I love that server, I don't like the wipes every 3 months. So that kind of crosses that one off for me a little bit.
Yeah, like, why bother even doing anything?
And then it would be for me between the Frostbite official and Wild Path. I think both of those two would be
Well, it's kind of fucked up because it's like, why it would take us like weeks with that intensity. It would take us weeks to even get to the airfield.
Oh yeah, I know. And the way they spawn nails too on that server, I noticed they're super skimpy on nails in the N10Z server. And so it's like it would take me 3 months before I even got like a fucking few walls up.
Oh, one wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what is it? Even as a bother? It's like, it's just kind of this self-fulfilling pessimism, like you're
The
just
masochist.
you're over there just like, yeah, you're just trying to get off the coast, and that's gonna probably take a long time, because you're gonna need meds and all these things, and by the time you get inland, it's a month.
I do like, and it sucks because I do like everything else about the N10Z server. I kind of like the progression. Well, the
It's a really
progression.
good concept. It's a really good concept because you have to like think about your mental health as well, and that's just something that is just lost on just kind of vanilla Daisy.
Yeah, I like that part about it. I like that part about
Yeah,
it.
it was like that. Was that little electricity going on in your brain?
Yeah,
That is such a good concept
because your guy goes
because
insane if he's killing too many people and stuff. That's cool.
yeah, I mean we struggle with that in real life,
Right.
trauma and stuff like that. It's like, how good are we gonna be? Because like your brain, your mental stability, it controls a lot to your day to day life. So I
Yeah,
just love that. I just love that whole concept. But it's like if they're wiping it every 3 months, it's like that is
yeah, but yeah,
what's
I feel
what's
this.
a year?
I,
What's a year would be good.
I feel the same way. I feel the exact same way. It bums me out because I like so much else about that server, and it sounds like you were liking that
Yeah,
stuff too, like the insanity
yeah,
meter and all of it.
when I was watching it, you play it. I'm like, oh my god, this is so fucking brilliant. This takes DayZ to another level.
Yeah, exactly.
And I, and I was like, I was really just playing the malls to like gear myself to play that server. But if you're talking about every 3 months, dude, that is
It's almost a tease, isn't it? Because it's like this N10Z server is so sweet, but then they say, but we're gonna wipe everything in every 3 months, and it's like, it
you are
kind of.
doing yourself a fucking disservice, sir.
I think so, but I guess people like that shit. I don't know why. I don't get it.
I don't like short term shit. You know,
Yeah, I
like I
want something
stopped.
long term. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think we both stopped caring about short term fucking games when we discovered that these type of games
Games
were a
exist.
possibility.
Exactly.
Oh, I want something long term. Like I'm not trying to play a level on Tony Hawk anymore. You
Right.
know, I want
Exactly.
like I want this type of shit. And this guy fucking over there, I guess he maybe it just works out. You know, we'd have to see what that Discord was like. Are they applauding that or yeah? That is such a turn off. I'm still willing to play it, but it's like, how far are you gonna get when everything takes like a day and a half? You know, you've been in a Kamishovo for a week. God,
That
that sucks. There's got to be some other server that is doing it long term with that type of setup.
Yeah, because I'm thinking it's either between Wild Path or Frostbite, but those are both Chinaris, and that's great. I mean, that's fine. I love Chinaris, but
But
it
well,
would
it'd
be
be
cool to
easier
do a
for us.
Namalsk one too.
Yeah, I'm not against like either one of those because I know Chernarus like the back of my hand. But like this one, I don't know Moss really that well. Getting there, but
That's why before I go to either Wild Path or Frostbite, I want to make sure I put in some effort into researching a alternate Namalsk one.
yeah, I would really love to complete the whole.
Latina thing.
Is that what
Portal.
it's called?
Yeah,
Yeah, Portal.
the portal thing.
Yeah, I'd love to do that at least once.
So would I. I'd like to be able to say I did that before I die. Like legit do it, not just get on my own local server and or
Get on
remote
one of the
server or
easy modes,
whatever.
like yeah, all that shit's like it's in your inventory already. It's
Yeah,
one of those.
yeah,
Yeah, because I did that with Livonia. I got in there legit. Like it was just after a while, it became so easy to get in the bunker in Livonia. You haven't done that.
I still
You
haven't
haven't
done
done that, have
that.
you?
I was gonna say I would like you to drag me through that someday, but I would almost want to do it on official. Um,
Yeah, it's easier than you think, man. It's one thing that you need to do is look for the because Livonia is just so easy anyway because it's just a smaller map and there's a lot of military bases around
yeah,
and it's you need to look for the convoy and there's one. It looks like one of those generals, in any I guess any military shit you go through, even on the mosque or wherever. The one that screams and they attract all the other ones.
yeah.
But he's got for some reason he's got a hospital cap, one of those green ones,
Okay,
and he's 40% of the time he's got the key card on him.
yeah. I knew that much about it.
But
That's actually about all I know.
you will never be so scared when you go in there. The ambience and the darkness, it's intense going in there. And there's so many multiple layers, and you need two people to one to lower the water and go to the second level, and want to raise the water to go to the third level, and that's where the MVGs and
Yeah.
AUR AX is. It's great.
Yeah.
I got several streams with me and Liz going through there.
Would you go through them on official or something else?
Yeah,
Community?
official. I think there was one we went on community. The other two times, maybe it was two community and one unofficial. I know we went on official at least once or twice.
Well,
But they're there, the streams.
by the time they came out with the bunker thing in Livonia, I was playing on some, I was like totally dedicated to some other server. I don't remember what it was,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
and I was just like I just was never that interested in it, and I never really liked Livonia that much.
Yeah, Livonia kind of sucks. No matter. I think they're coming out with another one because they've had teasers or something of another map that they're about to develop.
I saw that.
Cherno is OG. Nothing will ever top Cherno.
It doesn't seem like
It,
it because Chernobyl's just
mm,
really is such a great map.
yeah, well, they've had 20 years almost to develop it.
I wouldn't mind I don't know how you feel about this, but I wouldn't mind more water and the raft mod. Like I'd like to play on a Namalsk server with the raft mod. That'd be fucking sweet.
How would that work though? Because
I
there's not that many rivers.
yeah, I mean I guess it would be primarily for ocean and stuff on Namalsk, and then on Chernarus, yeah, Chernarus it probably wouldn't even be that useful. But
I think it would be.
Namalsk and Deer Isle, it would be really useful.
Oh yeah, well, there's a lot of servers where DRL has boats, like straight up boats, but
Right.
I think it would be really useful on Livonia because Livonia has a straight up river that goes from like east to west and the north side of the map. I think that would be really good.
Yeah, it's such a big river too, where you could actually legit like it's not like those creeks on Chernarus. It's like a
Yeah,
full-on river.
thick too.
Yep.
Like it's. I think Livonia is kind of underrated. I feel like people just kind of went over there and they just like shot each other for about a year, and they're like, "Oh, whatever, this sucks." But Livonia is a good map. I think it's a good map. Like Nadbor, that is such a good city. I might be kind of biased because when I first met up with that group, Shovel Goats, they had a base in that big ass warehouse by Namalsk.
By Namalsk?
Yeah, there's a huge those double doors on each side. It's got like the ladder and the
By Namalsk?
staircase. Yeah, not Namalsk, Nadbor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Livonia will have a kind of special place in me because that's where I met up with all of them.
Right.
And we're like really down south, but no, that's mid map. Nadbor is mid map. I dig I dig Livonia. Like if anybody had to like lay it out in front of me, what map you play with your entire life, it's always going to be Cherno, right?
Yeah.
But Livonia is up there,
Well,
even though that map kind of sucks. But
well, I like no, I hear you. I like the look of Deer Isle. I still haven't really explored it a ton, but it all matters really well. Not so much the map, but do you like the server that map is on too? Because
mm,
I've only ever played Deer Isle on XDC, and I don't I didn't really care for it all that much. But if I had more my kind of server where it was more hardcore survival, I might let and I would probably like Deer Isle a lot better. But I feel like I would want the boat mods or the raft mods for
I,
Deer Isle.
I feel like that's the only way you're gonna be able to really enjoy it. You know.
Or yeah, actually, like how else would you swim to all these places? That would suck.
Yeah, no, like
I mean, you could
it,
do that, but it'd be
and
kind of lame.
yeah, kind of lame. Especially as how much water space there is,
Yeah.
and how you can get from one of these aisles to the other. In Namalsk, I would be disappointed if they put it in a boat mod.
Why is that?
I feel like this place should be that abandoned.
No,
All the
yeah. You're right.
like you should have to swim to one place to another.
Yeah, no, you're right. I hear you. I think
You know, just talking
I was
about.
just thinking about the boat mod on Namalsk because I played Namalsk so much that I'm trying to spice it up somehow.
No, I feel like that would just be easy mode, man. You'd be able to if you had a boat. There's no touching you. You know,
Yeah, it would make it easy. It would make it way too easy, you're right.
especially like trying to go through the cracks and everything in the ice shelf. My God, fuck that. You're just taking away from the flavor. You know.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
It should be impossible. That's why this looks like an installation where it's
Well,
the only houses and everything are because of people employed there.
yeah, exactly. That's why some people don't like Namalsk because there's very little like residential, so much industrial and military. Pretty much all it is.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I love this map. This map is unique. This map is tough. This is this is what I've been looking for a long time.
It's a great map. I love Namalsk.
It's lovely.
Namalsk and Chernarus are my two favorites.
You'd be just a fool to not love Cherno.
Such a great map.
Cherno, huge.
Huge, man. So fucking epically huge. And filled, too. Like, filled out.
Yeah, and so much. So it just feels alive. Like it feels like it was alive at one point. You know,
Yep.
Livonia doesn't. Livonia doesn't feel like. It doesn't feel like it has a lot of life.
Yeah.
You just can't beat OG Cherno. That feels like that place was lived in at one point. You know,
Yeah.
and it has like historical significance. You know, with all those like castles that are really placed. You know, the
Yeah.
one place that I like to build a base at, there's a castle up north, and it feels like a legit castle. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I fucking love Cherno,
And that's why I
and
love
I love.
servers that slap down all 3 seasons on Cherno. And they roll 3 seasons on their Cherno server. I love that shit, man. Cherno's so
Yeah,
great, and then to get to enjoy it in all 3 seasons. Like, oh, yes.
yeah,
And the summer mod, too, where it's like extra green. It's hotter out, and the shit's like overgrown, too. Like, the trees are thicker, the foliage is thicker and longer, and everywhere you go, and the grass is taller, and it's like, oh yes, this is so cool.
yeah. That's why I liked Livonia for a while because it was like, wow, this is a real like summertime
Jungle,
map.
yeah, it's real. Livonia feels real jungly sometimes. Yeah, that is one thing I do like about Livonia, that feel to it, and the fog. It does it. No, Livonia does have a cool atmosphere to it.
It does. It just doesn't feel like it has, life to it.
Yeah,
And there's so much area, like all that area down south, like south of Nadmor. There's nothing.
Dude, yeah,
You know,
just forest.
that's why like the bunker was like such a to me it was like such a welcome addition because it gave you reason to go down there,
Right, right.
and it paid off really well. That bunker is, oh my god, so fucking scary.
The bunker's in the very
Well,
corner, right? Is that right?
the very southwest corner.
Yeah.
It's a whole military installation that takes up a kilometer. The main door, you need two people to go in there because the main door is like so fucking loud. If you're by yourself, you put it in there, it's like, and that door opens up like so slowly. I mean, it's heard from like what 300 meters?
Hmm.
Not 300. That's too short, but almost a kilometer.
Wow.
That
Really?
door, it's heard, yeah, because it's like burp, burp, burp. You know, there's a red light and everything. Because it's like an actual bunker, right? The door is like slowly opening up, and there are so many places to get sniped from that.
Huh.
But in the back way, you need two people. You need one put the key card in, and one can open the door from the inside.
Reminds me of the oil rig in Namalsk. When you start approaching it, it's probably like
Mm.
a good kilometer out. You can hear this like siren, sort of like crazy warning siren going off. You can hear it from way out. You could be on the ice shelves, and the oil rig is just finally coming into view, and you can hear it.
Yeah, and people out there turning over stones looking for that fucking key card, and they hear you opening the front door up. Oh, and there's like the door is over, like it's looking at like so many hills. You can get sniped there from so easy, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody watching you put in the key card and they could just snipe you right then and there from like 500-600 meters away. It's not an easy way in, but it's an interesting exploration to go in there. Because the ambience and everything, it's scary. It's scary as shit. Everything is dark, you know, there's multiple levels. And you need two people to like really get to the really good loot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been the best thing I think that I've ever seen them on DayZ is that bunker in Livonia. Because that's like it takes a team effort, you know. The rest of the stuff is just like, you know, you could do this all solo if you wanted to. It helps with two people, but I've never that's the greatest thing I've seen in DZ because if you want to get to the really good stuff, it takes two people. It takes collaboration.
That is awesome. That is awesome, actually. That was
We need to do that. You need to at least go in there once because it's amazing.
I immediately thought of Fallout 76. One of the first pieces of content that they came out with was called Vault 94, and it was no longer in existence. It's been removed from the game completely. But it was one of the best pieces of content that they ever dropped, and that was one of the reasons why. It was because it forced you to collaborate with other people, to actually collaborate and think together and work together, and not just go in solo and fire away at a bullet sponge.
Yeah,
You know, some
it's
boss that's just nothing but a bullet sponge, and everybody's just gathered around firing at it until it's trigger spamming on it until it's dead.
it's fucking World of Warcraft.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or like Monster Hunter or something.
I think that's what we need to do next because I want you to experience that. I want you to experience the bunker. It's just so elaborate and it's so deep.
But on what server?
That's the question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up. Even if it's unofficial, we can do it unofficial.
Well,
We need like
you were having a hard time with official. Remember?
yeah, it was like a high pop, but it's I think the main struggle is looking for the key card,
Well, I meant
punch card.
your computer was having problems with officials.
Well, my computer was at.
Not you.
Oh,
Your
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. That's right. Can I get an official? That's right. I was like having a hard time with that.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah, but I'd be down to try it unofficially, or see if you can get official to work again. But
uh,
or find
yeah,
some
there's
other
no.
community with Livonia, or find another community in Namalsk, or try the ones on the that I got on the back burner. We got
Well, I
options.
think
It's
that
a good problem to have. We got options. It's a good problem to have.
true. It's I definitely want. I feel like we should do that first. We should do the Moss thing or the bunker, the Boney thing first, because it's what it's been a couple of years,
But on what server?
and you still haven't done that.
Nope.
Oh my god, the day suit launcher sucks so bad.
Oh, the vanilla one.
You still haven't seen inside the bunker after how many years? We need to do that first, just to say we did. I don't even care if it's like a community server where it's like easy mode. I just want you to go in there.
No, I mean, why would I? You know, I don't like Livonia, so why would I have?
I don't even know why I'm searching for it.
Huh?
I was like, well, I don't even know why I'm searching for. I'll figure it out later. Listen, we need to do that first
Well,
because you have.
yeah, you're like you still haven't done it in all these years, and it's like, but why would I have if I didn't like Livonia? You know?
Well, it's like going in there. That's like it's not even part of like Livonia anymore. It's like we just get there somehow.
It's an interior location.
True, but it's got a lot of atmosphere. It's like,
It's like the airplane on when they added the change to the Northwest Airfield in the airplane. That doesn't excite me at
well,
all.
no, well, that's kind of a weird comparison. Like like we're going into multiple levels of like a bunker, the air at the airfield, like in an airplane. That's like, how do you compare that?
Yeah, it's an interior location.
Are are you messing with me?
What with what?
You're not comparing the bunker in Livonia to the airplane in the airfield, are you?
No, I'm saying it's an interior
Okay,
location.
right. I suppose so.
You're baffled by the fact that I haven't done it in 2 years, and I'm just explaining why. If that I don't know why that baffles you so much, but I'm just trying to
Well,
explain why I haven't done it yet. Because Livonia doesn't interest me, and a bunker is not that big of a deal to me.
there's multiple levels, and it takes two people to do that, and it's to get to every level in the bunker. I'm definitely not comparing it to the plane.
No, forget the
Or is all
plane. I'm just saying you seem so baffled that I haven't done it yet. I'm just
or
explaining
it's like you
why.
haven't even attempted. Yeah, it's like I'm not it's not blowing my mind or anything like that. It's just I would like to witness it. That's what I'm saying.
Well, if you can find a good server for it, I'm down.
Yeah, true. I just don't have the brain power because I've been working in mud all day. Yeah, do some research up on that, where it's like not this easy mode, but you know, where we're not interfered with.
Yeah, like lower pop or something.
Yeah, something like that. It's like, cause oh my god, that nightmare of trying to get to that bunker when it first came out, it was a bloodbath outside of it at all times. So I think everybody's, nobody gives a fuck about that on PC because there's different maps. So that's working with us on console. Oh my god, Just shots everywhere. If you try to get close, there were shots everywhere. Mushrooms everywhere and shots everywhere. But now it's been a couple of years. I think I think it'll be all right.
I mean, so what
Just
is
find
it?
it.
Is it just like well, I don't know. What were you gonna say?
Just finding the key card. That's all I was gonna say. Is that's gonna be challenging.
But I mean, like, is that it? It's the bunker, right? And it's a few stories or something. Got loot.
Yeah, well, it's more than a few stories. You got a lot of stories on when you first go in. There's a lot of stairs going up and down. But where the real good stuff is stairs going to where the well is. And the well is you can raise or lower the water. And then that's where the neat stuff is.
Well, if we're gonna do that,
Just
I'd want to play on a server or server cluster where we just like being there, like in general. Because I don't know if I'd want to play on just any old server just to say I did the bunker. You know, like if we're gonna do the bunker and then be like, all right, we're done here. That's that's all we were here for is the bunker. I don't know if that's enough for me.
uh
But then I guess you could say the same thing about,
you just don't
you
like the
know,
experience of like I've been there.
um, I don't know. I well,
Like
yeah, yeah. If it was
what's
on,
wrong?
if it was on a server where I was also just wanting to be on that server in general, then yeah. But
Sure.
if that's my sole purpose is to just get to the bunker, then no, I don't think that would be enough for me.
Well, why not? It's like you get there, you get to say that you've experienced Daisy in that area. You know, it's like so what you get to see. You don't have much like I don't understand. It's why not just say that you've seen it. What's wrong with that?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying I don't know if that's enough for me.
Well, just join a server and like see if you check out the bunker, like check out the ambience and like all the loot and
Yeah,
what's wrong
yeah.
with that? What's wrong with a little exploration?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. It would just be nice to where it's like that's not my sole
If you
purpose, and and then I'm done, and so we're done on
uh
that server.
oh yeah, I
You know,
feel what you're saying a little bit.
like we did the bunker, so we don't need to be on the server anymore. Like if that's how I felt
Right,
about it, I don't know if I would like that.
right. I mean, since we're like, so let me try to contradict you a little bit. It's so we have like purpose in a lot of other servers. But if we just like, explore this one thing about this one server, it's like kind of sleeping with a chick that you'll never talk to again, right? Just to say that you saw it. Not that we have like really any big purpose there, just to say that you explored it. Hey, I was in Livonia Bunker. And then we just continue on our way. I
But
don't see really much wrong with that.
well, I don't see anything wrong with it. You
So,
know, I don't see anything wrong with that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
just to
Um,
say that you saw it, right?
but like official, I'd be sure. I
We
hope
could,
your computer
yeah,
works for official, because I'd be down for doing it on official.
yeah.
That'd be a good experience. But
That would be that really would be. I'd rather do that. But yeah,
and I
that's
think that's
where
part
I'm
of
at.
where my head is getting fucked up. Is it's like, well, then what server? That's probably mostly what it is, really, man. In my head is it's like, well, what server do we do that on then? Because official would be, I think, perfect. But
Oh yeah, yeah. I
uh,
would love it.
yeah,
Oh, it's kind of loading. Has it fixed itself? I'm trying to load into a Livonia server right now on official. See if I can.
that'd be cool.
Prolonged. You know, Might just work now. But if we can find a low epoch server.
Enoch?
Enoch, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Enoch. I've never like really paid attention.
Remember that fucked me up when I was first looking for a Livonia server on the DZSA launcher. There's no Livonia? What the fuck?
How is that possible? You know, let's get pissed off.
Well, hey man, I'm gonna let you go. I'm starving to death here. Go grab some food.
In the red on Apple.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that should be our next mission to whenever we play again is play Livonia official. Just
Cool.
I just want you to experience it. It's an experience.
No, that sounds good to me, man.
Cool.
Like I said, I was just tripped out by like, well, what are we gonna play on then? And is the official gonna work for him? And
oh yeah, yeah. Totally fine. All right, I love you, baby. I'll talk to you later.
yeah.